Good morning. Good morning, sunshine. Hey. Hey, you. Did you sleep well? Yeah? You ready to go outside? Let's go outside. Come on, let's go. Okay, so it is 6:54 in the morning. The lighting's probably not that great because the sun's still kind of coming up. I'm in the car letting it warm up. I'm getting ready to head to my first school. Sorry the lighting's not that great, but this is the reality of it. I have a 7:30 lesson today. So this morning today in general is one of my crazy days. I do tons of teaching today with very few breaks. So I'm gonna bring you along. Now I'm gonna be in the school, so I've got to have my ID. We'll get that put on and we're gonna head out. Okay, so this is the room that I teach in. It's a pretty decent sized room. I set everything up in a way to where I am facing the wall and my student is facing away from me. And I do this honestly just for health reasons because everything is going around right now. And this way, their germs are going the opposite direction of me. But this is the room that I am going to be working in for the next 5.5 hours. My student didn't show up this morning. That's also part of the thing. At the school, it's a tuition-based payment plan, so she paid for her lesson for me to sit here and work. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some computer work done. I also teach part-time at university, and that starts next week, so I need to get that course set up. This is brass class, so I don't have any students. I'm a women's teacher. Therefore, I have the next 50 minutes or so I'm going to work on setting up my class for the university. Okay, so I'm about to start my lunch break at 10:30 in the morning because that's when the band directors have lunch today. And in about 45 minutes, I will be teaching some 6th grade group lessons. So I have 3 groups of 6th graders, beginners, and then I have one beginner who's taking private lessons. She's in special education. She operates on about the level of a 6-year-old, but she loves taking music lessons. So let's do that. I just finished up at my second school. I didn't get to tell you I was heading that way. It was just across the street and I didn't have a lot of time to get there. So now I'm heading home to rest a little bit before my next round of evening lessons. Okay, so I'm about to start my last couple of lessons for the night. The first one is online and then the second one is going to be in person. So that means today I have taught 12 private lessons and 3 group lessons, and I don't even know the math on that. It's a few $100s. So that has been my first day. As soon as I'm finished with these lessons, I have to run over to my church because I normally teach a class on Tuesday nights, but we are doing a teaching mass this evening. So I need to rush right over there as soon as I finish teaching to meet the priest to go over the details with him. So this is day 1 of a day in my life as a private music teacher, and I'll catch you tomorrow for day 2. Good morning and happy Tuesday. So I'm really feeling yesterday. Yesterday was a 9-hour teaching day and it was my first day back after Christmas break. So I'm pretty tired. Today's gonna be a lot lighter. I only have 7 students this morning. I should be done teaching by around noon. I have a workout plan this afternoon with my co-pilot coach, and I'm gonna go on a coffee run with my best friend. And I have a one-on-one call with my mentor a little later today. So I thought we would just get ready together this morning. I am blind as a bat without my glasses. Therefore, I've got you set up. I have an extra mirror. I'm getting low on my BB cream here. But yesterday was exhausting. But I did the math this morning because I don't ever do that. I don't ever sit down and do the math. And I made about a little over $630 yesterday teaching. So that's really not that bad for a 9-hour day. Now, that's not sustainable. I cannot do a 9-hour teaching day every day. Today is much more feasible, and what I would love, I want to get my studio ideally down to around 30 students for right now, and I'm over 50. So I'm working on growing my membership and putting some other systems into place so that I can replace some of that income and teach less, because 50 students is a lot. I know a lot of people are like, oh, 50 students, that's only, if that's 30-minute lessons, that's only 25 hours a week. And yeah, you can think of it that way. But you also don't think about the time you spend driving to teach the students. You don't think about all the time you need to spend invoicing, pulling music, prepping. Plus, anybody who's ever taught knows that teaching is exhausting. That mental exhaustion is like just this whole other level of exhaustion. So it's its own thing. Let's see here. Go back to my little mirror. This is my grandmother's mirror. It was hers. It's antique. It's very old, and I love it. My grandmother was a huge influence in my life, and she passed away when I was 21. That was a long time ago. But I still have her mirror. I still have the wedding ring she gave me. I have tons of stuff because, like I said, I spent so much time with my grandmother growing up. I'm gonna try to get a little of this. Does anybody else like totally drop their mouth open when they do anything towards their eyes? I know I do. I think it's normal. I'm convinced that it's totally normal to do that. Let's see here. Just get a little of this on. So like I said, today's plan, I have some students that are preparing their honor band audition music. I have other students, mostly what we're doing this week is just talking about goals and goal setting. I'm really big on student-driven goals. So yes, I have some ideas in my head of what I want my students to accomplish, but I also like to let them set their own goals, because when a student sets their own goals, they are way more likely to actually accomplish them. Oops, I missed my eyebrow. I am blind for sure. Student-driven goals, I find they just accomplish them a lot better, and sometimes my students, I have to back them off their goals because their goals are way out there, way more than I would set for them. And maybe we need to tone them down so that they don't get in a situation where they don't actually achieve their goals because they set goals that are completely unattainable. And I'm also really excited about this call with my business coach. As far as my business is concerned, so much has been happening. I've got a bunch of podcasts booked to go on. And I actually got an email today from someone who wants me to book to go on their podcast too. I am so excited about that. And I know that I already have 2 booked in January. I think they're both coming up next week. And then I have one booked in February. And I have not even looked at the calendar for this other one. She just emailed me yesterday, so I'm pretty excited about that. Like I said, I'm trying to get more people in my membership, and this is a big part of it. Just getting out there, getting exposure, getting on podcasts, growing this channel. So if you're not subscribed, I would love it if you could subscribe. I offer all sorts of tips on here as far as growing a business, especially through your website. That's my big thing. But obviously, I know beyond the website, I run a big studio. I'm pretty multi-passionate. I do a lot of stuff. I have the studio. I teach part-time at a university. I have my membership. I have some courses. I have 3 different blogs, my business blog, and then I have a garden blog and an older niche coffee blog that got hit pretty hard in the Google updates. And one of my goals is to try to get that back up and running because it was getting tons of traffic. But I'll be totally honest, it's set up with some old SEO practices, and I need to get in there and change that up so that it has a better chance of actually getting found on Google. Touch of highlighter. And that's going to be good enough for today. I don't do long makeup. I don't do fancy makeup. Now, I do, however, have to do something with his hair. So I'll take care of that, and I'll catch you probably at my first school of the day. So this is my room today. It's considerably smaller than yesterday's room, but, you know, we make it work. Okay, so just finished those lessons, and now I'm about to head across the street to the middle school to teach 2 more, and then I come back across the street to the high school to finish up with my last lesson of the day. I'm lucky in this area. All the schools are located in these like little pods to make it easier for the parents for drop off and pickup, so I can just go back and forth across the street for lessons. And Starbucks has been acquired. We're trying out today a grande hazelnut oat milkshake and espresso. So let's see how this is. That's good. Like 10 out of 10. If you haven't tried this, I recommend it. Happy Wednesday. So it is currently 3 o'clock. I'm in my office. Busy day. I went in and taught lessons at my first school, sent a couple of emails during my break, came home, worked on a blog post, ate some lunch, went to my second school, and now I'm home again working on my blog post. I'm trying to get 6 published this month, around 25,000 words, because my blog is something I'm really focusing on, especially after the call I had with my business coach yesterday. Holy crap. Mind blown on direction. So I'm going to be focusing this year on growing my YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed, I'd love it if you just hit that subscribe button. Growing my membership. So if you have a website and you want to get found on Google, I'll put the link to that membership below. And growing my blogs to 100,000 page views. So some lofty goals, and that means I've got to crank out lots of content and get things moving. But that's where we are right now. I have some more lessons starting at 5 o'clock. I have 3 more for the night. These are all online. Then I'll grab a little dinner and head off to choir practice. So that is my Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I am at my first school, and I am about to start my last lesson at this school. I started teaching this morning at 8, and so I've been going for a while. It's currently almost 11, and when I finish this next student, I'm gonna have to dash to my next school because I have a really close connection time to start my next lessons. But then I'm home for the day. I'm going to work out, I'm going to get some computer work done, and then I have 3 students this evening, and then I have a call with my mastermind from 7 to 9 tonight. So today is going to be another busy day, but I'm here for it. Okay, so I'm at Kroger picking up my grocery order. We'll look at it when we get home. Today's plan was originally to go to my eye doctor to try on some frames and pick out a new pair to get new glasses. But it's pouring and it's supposed to be thunderstorms all day. So I may put that off till Monday. We'll see. I have a lot of computer work to do today. I have 3 students later this afternoon, and then I have a meeting with a potential VA. So I'll bring you along for the ride. Okay, so here is our grocery haul. Now, this is not a typical influencer grocery haul, but I don't typically consider myself an influencer, so that's okay. Let's see, we got a big bag of potatoes here, some clementines. I got some Oatly. It's like the best oat milk on the planet. Regular 2% milk. We have some baby arugula and 2 things of spinach. We've got some of these little chopped salad kits, baby tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, bell peppers, avocado, bananas, some generic Rotel because everybody needs Rotel. These little rice packs are so convenient. They microwave up in 90 seconds. They're really tasty. Let's see. We got some diced green chilies as well because that's just a staple. If you have not tried this Better Than Bouillon veggie broth, oh, it's the best. We've got some Frog Ranch salsa. This is actually really good salsa. Black beans, stocking up on some refried beans, a few chips, some soups, frozen vegetables. We got corn and peas and carrots, bread, cheese. Ground beef was on sale, so we went ahead and got some ground beef. We usually get it from a farm, but we haven't had time to get there, and we don't eat a lot of meat. So this is actually more meat than we ever buy at a grocery haul, but I've got some turkey, hummus, and some bacon, and then of course avocados, if I didn't say that, because avocados are the best. Okay, so I ended up going to the eye doctor after all because the more I got to thinking about it, it's supposed to snow Monday. And we're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches, which most of you are laughing at. Like, that's not a big deal, except I live in Middle Tennessee and we don't get snow like that, which means we don't have snow plows. We don't have the ability to clear the streets. We have some salt trucks and we have some pickup trucks with a little plow attached to the front, but that's all we have here. And 3 inches of snow will seriously shut us down for a couple of days. Plus, we don't know how to drive in snow because we don't get it. We definitely know how to handle triple digit temperatures in the summer, but not snow. As a matter of fact, I think it's going to be in the single digits, and well, I don't own clothes for that. I will be layered up in my house. So I did go ahead and do that, and it was so sweet. The frame stylist gave me some tea to take home and try. So I'm super excited to try that tea a little bit later. I'm back in the office getting some work done. I just finished editing the video that's going to go up on Monday. This vlog will also go up a little later this week. I've got to get it edited too, but obviously after I finish filming it. But this video is going to go live on Monday, and I also filmed another plan with me that's going to go up a little bit later. So yeah, it's been a busy day and I'm here for it. I'm super excited about it. Okay, so I'm going to close out this vlog. It's Friday and I had a great week. I just hired an assistant. Super excited about that. And just to give you an idea of what this week looked like, I taught 47 lessons and I made just a little over $1,600 from it. So it was a pretty good week. Now, obviously I got to pay my taxes out of that and everything, but that's what it's like to be a private music teacher. So until next time, guys, peace out.